This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Your home for the County of Champions.
Has a throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotties, golden once again.
One gold not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's Boyd for 3. Shot! Take time for
Going to throw again. Directing traffic. Going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Countdown to the First Pitch here on Sports Radio 96.7, sportsradio967.com, Sports Radio 96.7 apps as well. Also joined on Lawrence County SportsNet as well. You can watch the video from there. I'm Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, and we are live from Sharpsville, Pennsylvania, as we have girls softball action. Sharpsville will take on Wilmington. It's a big Region 1 battle. The Sharpsville girls are coached by Mark Piccarilli. And they come in at 10-3. They're 9-0 in Region 1 play in first place. Wilmington Greyhounds, led by John Frank, they're 11-1, 8-1 in Region 1. Their only loss, the lone loss to Sharpsville back on April 13th. Time to welcome in broadcast partner Bob Greenberg. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing wonderful, Mark. We have a big-time softball game here to debut our spring coverage, and couldn't ask for much more. Erie Times comes out today. Sharpsville ranked 1, Wilmington ranked 2 in District 10. This is a huge game here for potential region championship, also District 10 seedings. A lot at stake here this afternoon.
Yeah, good matchup. The first time these two teams played, it was back in April, a 3-1 win by Sharpsville, a late scoring game that 0-0 through 5, and before anybody got on the board, and we look for more of the same between two really good teams with really good pitchers.
Yeah, 2 really good pitchers, top pitchers, a lot of great hitting, coaching. I mean, this is no surprise. These are 2 of the top teams in District 10, and they're going to battle today with some windy conditions, but the sun is out. There's been a lot of rain lately. They're all happy that the sun is out.
No doubt. Field conditions are great. No water on the field. Everything great despite yesterday's rain. We're in good shape today. It'll be a beautiful day for a softball game. Some wind blowing in right in our faces, so from right field in towards home plate. But other than that, we look for great conditions for a ball game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we've got coaches' interviews, so stay with us. It's softball action, Wilmington and Sharpsville, right here on your home for softball. Sports Radio 96.7 and Lawrence County SportsNet.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Visit Community Counseling Center's Sharon Drop-In Center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's. At our Drop-In Center, you can obtain information, learn about resources, attend groups, play games, socialize, meet new people, and become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate. 800-663-8103. Or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The Joneses are at it again.
Testing
That's the
1,
third
2.
party this week.
Well, of course
Testing
they
1,
can
2.
throw all those parties.
What's that supposed to mean?
They just
Testing
got
1,
that
2.
new deck.
Oh, no. Here we go again.
I want a new deck. Hey!
Warner's Homes and Improvements bring a whole new meaning to backyard barbecues. Warner's Trex decking are engineered to resist fading, scratches, and stains, and eliminate time-consuming maintenance. For a custom-built Trex deck, make it Warner's Homes and Improvements at WarnerConstruction.com.
Water. You can ski on it. Watch the sun set behind it. Bathe in it. Swim in it. Cook with it. Or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Here's spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Welcome back. Countdown to our first pitch here this afternoon of Wilmington and Sharpsville. Huge region. By head coach Mark Picciarelli of the Sharpsville. Coach, first off, softball, you and your team got to be excited.
Oh, we're definitely excited. It's about time. Sat out a week last week with all the rain, and we were fortunate enough to get a game in Saturday with Boardman. But we're ready to go. Girls are pumped. I had a big talk with them a few minutes ago, and we're ready to go.
All this year for your team?
We started out a little rusty, and we made some changes after the first time we played Wilmington, and everything seems to be clicking right now. And I think the changes were good, and the girls see it, and everybody's coming together and right at the right time.
What's the
just the and the pitching definitely, and our defense pretty good. So hitting, so we're coming along. We're peaking at the right time.
Yeah, your class as well, which has to help. But
definitely, Hanley. She's definitely a leader, and baseman Avery McFeeters. Couldn't ask for anything better, So
in the few games went wrong.
I just don't think we had a couple new girls come in, so we kind of had to fill the lineup out. And after so many games, we kind of figured out where to put everybody, and I think that was part of it. And I don't think we had to have several talks with them, and I think we got everybody on the same page, right at the right time too. I think so.
3-1. What was the key that?
Definitely pitching. I mean, I would definitely say that. I mean, it was for I was 0-0 going into the 6th inning, so definitely the pitching and the defense. So pitching and being disciplined.
First pitch, Sharpsville, Wilmington. Big girls softball game right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Strings attached, a Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account is a great example of credit union value. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, unlimited transactions, a Visa debit card available for 24/7 access, remote deposit, and real-time debit card alerts. See them today at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn. First, just drive in, because Flynn will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
Are you someone who has a bowl filled with medicine bottles? Discover the safe, secure, and convenient way to take your medications from the Medicine Shop in Hermitage with Scriptease, your meds easy as 1, 2, 3. The Medicine Shop in Hermitage provides you with the industry's best solution to manage your health care and medications. For more information, contact the Medicine Shop in Hermitage today or ask your healthcare provider how to schedule your in-home appointment today and start to live a healthier and happier life. Medicine Shop Pharmacy on East State Street in Hermitage or online at hermitagems.com.
Although May is Mental Health Awareness Month, mental health is something everyone should care about all year long. The Community Counseling Center of Mercer County fights stigma, provides support, and educates the public while advocating for policies that support people with mental illness and their families. Mental health is incredibly important to our overall health. Please join the Community Counseling Center of Mercer County to advocate for improving our mental health system. Call 724-981-7141 today for more information or visit them at cccmer.org.
Welcome back. Countdown to our first pitch. Wilmington Sharpsville, huge region girls softball game today. We're being joined by head coach John Frank of the Wilmington Hounds. And coach, coming down the stretch, a beautiful day for softball. Just a couple of your thoughts.
This is a big one. A lot of us really haven't played for almost 12, 13 days. So, you know, we've been in the gym, which is like you want to crawl up the walls every day, you know, because of the rain. But we've been able to get outside a little bit now the last couple of days. So things are looking up. Hopefully we have you guys broadcast a great game. Believe me, this is probably one of the two strongest teams right now.
You've had a great year, minus the one day. How do you reflect on what you guys have done so far?
The one day you got to put behind you and go forward. But we never let off the gas. We're going to come in and take care of business and let the chips fall where they may.
Your team's been hitting very well this year. What's been the key to that success?
I could not have better coaches with me, with Brett Harlan, Matt Jones, and Jim Buxton. They're a godsend. These guys work these girls every day. You know, there's times I got to work, and I know when I'm not there, they're in great hands. So, you know, there's a lot of experience amongst all four of us as far as being travel ball coaches and everything. We've been around the game for quite a bit of, you know, years. And we kind of all are on the same page, which is awesome.
You have Ava Williamson pitching today, your ace. So what do you hope to see out of her?
Nice and calm in the circle, and just let her do her. She's a bulldog, and she can throw the ball. And I got confidence in her that she's going to do a great job.
You know, and your team knows Brianna Hanley very well. What's going to be the key to get to her today?
Hitting, you know, and being patient at the plate. You know, we've talked about that with, you know, prior to this game even coming up, you know, during other games, you know, that it's been brought up, you know, we got to be disciplined, and that is going to be a key to this game. This game's either going to be won or lost by one of us. The last game it was 0-0 going into the sixth, and so it's going to be a good one.
Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. John Frank, head coach of Wilmington. We'll come back. Starting lineups and the first pitch. It's Sharpsville Wilmington. Huge region softball matchup today right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Grilled is proud to award the April 2023 Mercer County Team of the Month. Vase is proud to announce that Sharpsville Softball is the April Mercer County Team of the Month. Congratulations to Sharpsville coach Mark Piccirilli and his outstanding Sharpsville softball team, as they are the April Vase Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, go to vasepubandgrill.com.
Are you a dental care provider? Your help is needed. Buell Regional Health Foundation has partnered with Remote Area Medical to provide free dental care for those without access to regular dental treatment. Assistance and beyond. This is your chance to make a difference in the health of our community. For more information or to register as a volunteer, visit BuellRegionalHealthFoundation.org/dental. That's BuellRegionalHealthFoundation.org/dental.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, and equal opportunity insured.
For mom, give the gift of excellence. Philadelphia Candies since 1919. While supplies last, our chocolate-covered strawberries just $17.75 a pound. And peanut, raisin, and coconut clusters, peppermint patties, maple and buttercreams only $13.25. Shop Monday through Saturday 9 to 9, Sunday 11 to 5. Philadelphia Candies, East State Street in Hermitage, and a Creekside Place on Route 224 in Tippecanoe in Boardman.
We're back here at Sharpsville. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Also joined by the team of lcsportsnet.com. James, Tyler, and Rob running cameras and switches and everything, so you can watch it on that side. Just go to lcsportsnet.com or follow on the radio. Either way, we are set for a beautiful afternoon of softball. Wilmington and Sharpsville as they battle for the top spot in Region 1. Sharpsville came away with the win the first time out. A 3-1 victory. Wilmington trying to match that. You heard both coaches really praising their opponents and really talking about in their interviews moments ago, Bob, that you did about having to really play a precise and a strong game this afternoon.
And they're going to have to, because the pitching is top-notch on both sides. Brianna Hanley, the standout senior, she's had another spectacular year, 7-1 this year, 1.68 ERA in 62 and a third innings. She has 104 strikeouts and has given up just 40 hits, only 16 runs, 15 of those earned. On the other side, Ava Williamson, she is 5-0 on the year, a .98 ERA. Wilmington's given up just 10 runs all season in their schedule. Williamson, 43 innings, 92 strikeouts in those 43 innings. She's given up just 18 hits and just 6 earned runs. So, Mark, not a lot of room for error for either one of these teams today.
No doubt, and they can score to you. You mentioned the pitching. Wilmington averages 12 runs a game, 12 hits a contest. You got Sharpsville averaging 11 runs a game and 9 hits a contest as well. So it's the two teams that really, against everybody else, just seem to pound their way to victory with good, solid pitching. Today the pitching will take the forefront, as we mentioned last time, a 3-1 win and a well-pitched victory for Hanley.
Yeah, the conditions, as we talked, windy here this afternoon in Sharpsville, blowing in from the right field to kind of home plate. We are set up right next to the Sharpsville dugout and have a great vantage point as the Sharpsville Blue Devils are on the field getting warmed up here as we get to see Brianna Hanley, who has had a fantastic career, one of the top pitchers in school history, had a sensational junior year, Mark, where she was all District 10. She also was last year just a .80 ERA, 144 strikeouts. She is a Mount Union commit. You know all about Mount Union?
No doubt. Had a daughter that went to Mount Union, and their sports have been phenomenal. People know about the football, but they also had a top 2 basketball team on the men's side. They've been national champions in track and field, and now they're trying to build the softball as well, and Hanley will help. Hanley pitched Sharpsville to a 3-1 win last time these teams matched up, hit a home run in that game as well. 7 innings and 5 hits. Her line just gave up the 1 run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts in the victory against Wilmington back in April. And you heard both coaches talking about lamenting the fact that this last couple of weeks has been tough on trying to play softball with the rain that we've had.
Sharpsville last year 15-3, lost in the District 10 semifinals to Seneca. They are still a little salty about that. That ended their season. Big expectations a year ago for Sharpsville, and Wilmington a year ago finished 10-7, lost in the District 10 playoffs in the quarterfinals. So both teams, a little chip on their shoulder, trying to make the next step here this year, and today could go a long way to determine that.
Avery Harlan, the center fielder, will lead off for Wilmington. We'll set the defense and the lineup for as they go in, but Harlan batting at .486 on the year with a homer and 10 runs batted in. A lefty batter. And the first pitch high for ball 1. It'll be Harlan, followed by Faith Jones and Paige Peterson. The top of this first inning, 1, 2, 3 in the order for the Wilmington Greyhounds.
Harlan, .486 on the year, 1 home run, 10 RBI. The lefty.
And Hanley's pitch fouled off on the check swing. And back behind us, the defense for Wilmington. For Sharpsville, we should say. Brianna Hanley at pitching, and Izzy Candiotti, the catcher. Mia Applegarth at third base, Lucy Palco, the shortstop. Keely Whitaker, the second baseman. Avery McFeeters plays at first. 1-1 pitch, and it's slapped into left field, and it'll drop for a base hit. Splits the outfielders, and hustling into second base is Harlan with a leadoff double.
Boy, great hitting there by Harlan. A nice fastball. She just took it to left center field, didn't try to pull it, and you can see why she's an outstanding leadoff hitter as she opens the game with a stand-up double here with no outs on the top of the first.
The outfield here for Sharpsville, Emma Brest in left, Bella Rittenauer in center, Haley and White is the right fielder, and Faith Jones, one of the top players in all of Western Pennsylvania softball. .649 a batting average. The catcher leads this team with 6 home runs and 26 RBIs as he takes ball 1 outside.
Yeah, this is a Wilmington team, and it's hard to even fathom. As a team, they bat .442.
Yeah, all the numbers, write them down. More impressive. Well, the 1-0 pitch is a little bit high. Ball popped momentarily out of the glove of Candiotti, but no advancement by the runner Harlan. Avery led off this first inning with a double and stands at second.
That's Bob Germano, the home plate umpire here this afternoon.
2-0 pitch. Yeah, just a bit inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Gary Shingle-Decker works the bases as well.
I don't think Brianna Hanley liked that call. Has been a tight zone early on for her.
And the 3-0 pitch to Jones. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Able to pump it past the catcher, who had the green light on 3-0. Breeze blows in from right field, right at us here, so you'll hear the winds in the microphone. Hanley with a 3-1 pitch. No outs here in the top of the first. Fouled off, out of play right side. Yeah, those big windstorms. Well, it's been a little over a month ago now. It took some of the pines down.
Yes.
On the far side here. We sit just outside of the Sharpsville football stadium. Is where the softball stadium is. 3-2 pitch here coming to Faith Jones. And check swing. And it's called strike 3. We're right at the top of the zone. And it called strike 3. 1 down. Big strikeout.
A little bit, little delay there. Bob Germano did not make a real definitive called strike 3, so I think there was a little bit of confusion, but it's definitely a strikeout. 1 out here in the top of the first.
Third baseman Paige Peterson, the batter for Wilmington, with Harlan still on at second. 1 down now. Hanley's pitch. Top of the zone, this time ball 1.
Big numbers for Paige, batting .463 on the year, 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. And if you're batting third in this lineup, you know you can hit the baseball or the softball.
Anna Hanley appears in and fires. Swing and a miss. The fastball past Peterson. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in top of inning number 1 at Sharpsville.
And that was just all fastball there by Brianna Hanley. Nothing to think about there.
1-1 pitch fouled off right side into the top of the cage. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the complex here next to the McCracken Field. For a while, for a long time, they played out at South Pie. And they renovated this, the old softball field here that played fast pitch softball for many years.
Well, just a bit outside of the 1-2 pitch. Try to get her chase 2 and 2. Harlan the runner at second, 1 down. Harlan led off this inning with a double. Paige Peterson, the batter, with a 2-2 count. And the pitch, and that's high. Stretching to pull it down, Candiotti, the catcher. And now the count is full.
Really a big pitch here early on for Brianna Hanley. Does not want to walk and go to the cleanup hitter here in this top of the first to put 2 runners on.
Hanley, the righty. No fire. This is popped right side and will drift out of play.
This is the interesting situation whenever we do baseball or softball, whenever we get here. Any other place we go for football or basketball, we're parking as close as we can.
Yeah.
Not for baseball or softball.
We took the last spot.
I went as far away as possible. I didn't mind walking.
We'll see if we're out of play or anything is anywhere near the car. We'll definitely let you know. 3-2 count here to the right-handed batting Paige Peterson. A pitch, and it's grounded to first. Scooped up there, and for the out at first, McFeeters will run to the bag. That's 2 down. The runner at second. Harlan advances to third on the ground ball.
And that was just a real big fastball there. And Peterson just did all she could to get her bat on it. A weak, slow roller to first base. So now 2 outs here in the top of the first. Harlan on third base, and cleanup hitter Grayson Grubbs.
Grubbs the shortstop, a home run, 11 RBIs. 500 batter. This impressive Wilmington lineup. Hanley's pitch above the shoulders. Ball 1.
And you'd have to believe from the Wilmington psyche. It would be great for them since they lost this first matchup 3-1. They would love to get on the board here first if they can, especially with a leadoff double.
First matchup back out in April. Scoreless through 5. Here's the pitch. That was right at the shoulders, right at the letters. Called strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. First inning, Harlan off with a double. She's at third. And Grayson Grubbs trying to get Wilmington on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike count. And Hanley hits the corner, reaching to just lunge at it and foul it off as Grubbs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the opening inning. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg, Aaron Byro back at the studio.
First of what we hope to be a handful of spring games here before the playoffs.
There's the pitch, swing and a miss. And Hanley gives out the leadoff double, but able to knock out 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order with a couple of strikeouts. So after the top of the 1, it is Wilmington nothing, Sharpsville coming to bat. You're listening to high school softball right here on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
Look at this.
Oh, that's an old picture.
Well, look at the background.
Oh, that's the year we put the vinyl siding on, isn't it?
Can you believe it's been 41 years?
Looking at the siding, no. It seems like only yesterday.
Just don't look in the mirror. Oh, don't do that. I was just joshing you. Oh, boy.
Warner's Home and Improvements has a lifetime fade warranty on siding and has worked with the same manufacturer for 40 years. Need siding? Check out Warner's Homes and Improvements at warnerconstruction.com.
That's not what I meant.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
It is the bottom of the first inning. Wilmington led off the game with a double, but Sharpsville pitcher Brianna Hanley worked out of it. Harlan, who hit the double, eventually advanced to third, but Wilmington does not score. So we go to the bottom of the first inning. And a bat for Sharpsville. Keely Whitaker, Mia Applegarth, and Lily Pauco. The second baseman, the third baseman, and the shortstop. Got Wilmington batteries, Ava Williamson, the pitcher, and Faith Jones, the catcher. Will get the rest for you in a moment.
Wilmington's been a handful this year.
Here's the pitch, and starts with a bit of a changeup, a high change, and swinging right through it was Whitaker for strike 1.
As I said, per stats we got, Wilmington's given up just 10 runs this year.
Williamson, tall, lanky right-hander, will fire. This one high. Fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. The defense for Wilmington. Malia Bainey at first. Chloe Cray-Rupp, the second baseman. Grayson Grubbs at short. Paige Peterson at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up, swinging through it again. Is Whitaker, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The outfield, Leah Cray-Rupp in left. Avery Harlan in center. Maylee Whiting in right. Field dimensions, 180 in left and right field down the line. 200 to center on the temporary fence. 1-2 count to Whitaker. And it's a line deep left field down the line, and it is gone for a home run.
Oh my!
Drilling it down the line and over the fence and left, and Keely Whitaker homers for the second time this year. And Sharpsville leads 1-0.
Boy, she turned on that and drilled it over the left field fence. And just like that, Sharpsville was taking a 1-0 lead on the home run by Whitaker.
Well, that was out of here in a moment. From where we sit just to the right of the dugout. Gonna stand up, kind of look out there and see if it's gonna be fair or foul, and it's inside the pole. And a line drive home run as she turned on the inside pitch to give the Blue Devils a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's just great hitting there by Keely Whitaker, to say the least.
Mia Applegarth, the third baseman, will bat .406. Her average on the season. And the pitch is swinging away, strike 1. They sit right beside the Sharpsville dugout. You'll hear the excitement for that, and that gets them wound up to cheer as well.
That is the
with an early 1-0 lead.
4th home run that Williamson has given up this year.
One pitch to the right-hand hitting Applegarth. And outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Talked about that renovated field, and really it looks fantastic. What they've done here with the new dirt. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And a high fastball. Applegarth will swing through, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I mean, just from the school's perspective, you get their field right next to your high school, so easy to practice instead of having to drive out to South Pi every day.
No doubt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's on the inside corner. Called strike 3. First out of the inning. And the first strikeout for Ava Williamson. One out, bottom of the first.
And here comes Lily Palco, the standout shortstop, batting .421, 6 home runs, 20 RBI.
Palco, open stance, right-hand hitter. Takes the pitch from Wilmington, and down the middle, strike 1.
3 home runs and then 2 home runs. And I think there was a
total of 5 in back-to-back games.
Back-to-back games.
No balls, 2 strikes to count. 1 out here, bottom of the first. A 1-0 Sharpsville lead on the leadoff home run by Keely Whitaker. It's just off the edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well, the first matchup between these two didn't have a run to what, the 6th inning?
Yeah, 6th inning.
That's already changed.
Williamson looks in, rocks back, fires, and is fouled off. Straight back and out of play. And Superior Heating Truck gets a free ad as the ball nearly hit them. They actually, the truck was kind of slowly moving down the roadway behind us and actually swerved a bit to try to miss the ball.
I think he saw the ball coming.
I don't know if he really swerved out of the way, but avoided. Here's 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Change up. And it nips the front edge of the plate, sliding through on 2 ball, 2 strike count. Had Palco off balance, but the pitch well out of the zone. 2-2 count. Williamson to Palco. And popped to center field. Moving to her right to make the play is Harlan. And out number 2. Fly ball to center field.
Yeah, the wind blowing in, so anything up in the air is going to be tough to drive it.
Now you can see too, as Harlan, the center fielder, went quite a ways into left center field to make the catch, and when she started to think that ball was pretty much at her in center field, so that ball driving from that right field line towards the left field line, kind of in. So the kind of home run that Whitaker hit, that's the one to get. Here's a foul ball, and the first pitch to Izzy Candiotti, the catcher, 486, her average on the year with a couple of home runs and 16 runs batted in.
And Candiotti, another one, big-time hitter, over 400 last year, almost 500 this year.
1 pitch with a couple outs here in the first. Change up, called a strike. Actually, just low, called a ball.
That's
1 ball, 1 strike. Yep.
1-0. Sharpsville on top, bottom of the first.
Williamson hit the high fastball for strike 2. 1 and 2 on the catcher. Izzy Candiotti. Whitaker led off this inning with a home run, her 2nd home run of the year. And Sharpsville with a 1-0 lead. Williamson, the pitch high on the 1-2 pitch will even the count at 2 and 2. Two pitch. And it just nipped her knee? Must have. It must have just clipped her on the inside leg, just enough. And really not much of anything.
Actually, no.
Okay, it was 2-2. Okay, I thought did it hit her in the leg and they're going to say no.
No,
they were 3-2, so just misinterpretation of the count for a second. We had 2-2, they had 2-2, and actually it was funny because Izzy had asked the umpire right before the pitch, 2-2, right? And then went, so.
It's a little gaff there by the umpire, thinking it was ball 4, but it wasn't.
We're good, so we're back. I thought maybe it must have hit her on the inside knee. That's the only thing could have been, so here we go. Didn't hit her,
and maybe,
back in the box.
And maybe if I blinked, I didn't see anybody get hit there, but I was going to take your word for it.
Here's the pitch. And it's going to be ball 4 on an inside pitch, and she'll eventually get the bag anyways.
Oh, my. So, Candiotti with a 2-out walk here.
That was only pure assumption that the only way she's going to get the first base is much as just caught the pant leg or something, because it certainly would have been anything else like that, but gets the walk anyways. Second base runner for Sharpsville here in the bottom of the first. They lead 1-0 over Wilmington. Ava Williamson, the pitcher, fires. To the batter, Brianna Hanley. Hanley, 324 on the year. The pitcher, 3 home runs and 11 RBI.
She had 4 home runs last year. Mont Union commit.
On the pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball. Candiotti, pretty good jump off the bag. Faith Jones, the catcher, looked, didn't throw.
He has a big jump there, you're right. Got Jones's attention, to say the least.
1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 outs. And there's a strike. Jones fakes a throw to first, does not make it. 1-2 count here on the right-handed hitting Brianna Hanley. 1-0. The Sharpsville lead. 1-2 pitch. Popped right side. The first baseman in and making a basket catch is the first baseman Malia Bainey, and that'll end the inning, but not before a run on a home run. Only hit of the inning, and Sharpsville has taken a 1-0 lead over Wilmington after 1. We're back with the second way return. It's high school softball on Sports Radio 96.7 and LCSportsNet.com.
Thanks for coming in. How can we help you?
I'm just having a hard time. I don't know what you can do. No one understands.
Just coming here was a great step. Now that you're here, let's figure out what your next step will be. We'll work on it together.
Community Counseling Center of Mercer County offers care for adults, children, and families. Our mission is to help individuals and families live healthy and fulfilling lives. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, 724-981-7141 or cccmer.org.
Water. You can ski on it. Watch the sun set behind it. Bathe in it. Swim in it. Cook with it. Or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Pure spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
We're back here at Sharpsville. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg in the top of the second inning. Sharpsville with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was both leadoff hitters with big hits. Wilmington's Avery Harlingham with a double, but she was stranded. Keely Whitaker was not stranded. She hit one over the fence. 1-0 now, top of the second, and it's 5-6-7 now for the Hounds.
Kara Deal, the designated player, similar to designated hitter. She'll bat in this lineup. Ava Williamson, Maylee Whiting scheduled to hit in bottom 1 against Brianna Hanley.
Deal batting .619 on the year, and eye-popping .619. No home runs, 9 RBIs.
Pitch. Inside and above the letters for ball 1. You can see why they want her bat in the lineup with numbers like that, no doubt. One 1-0 pitch from Hanley is bit inside for ball 2. 1-0. Sharpsville leading Wilmington. Region 1 battle here for first place. Pitch called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the right-handed hitting Cara deal. Wilmington wears a white uniform with blue numbers. Gold trim around the numbers, gold and blue trim down the side. Sharpsville in there, royal blue with white trim. There's the pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. As Hanley pumped the fastball past deal. Two strikeouts in the first inning for Hanley. Rocks into the windup, and the ball dribbled to the right side, and McFeeters will scoop and tag the bag for 1 down.
Yeah, one hopper here to McFeeters, 1 out here in the top of the second. Now Ava Williamson coming to bat. The pitcher, 360 on the year, no home runs, 7 RBIs.
Right-hand hitting batter against the right-hand pitching Brianna Hanley. And the pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. Top of the second inning here. Wilmington had the leadoff double by Harlan and unable to get her across the plate in the first. And that's been it so far. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As Hanley pumps the fastball past Williamson. No balls, 2 strikes.
And Hanley beginning to heat up here early in this game.
0-2 pitch to Williamson. And just a bit outside. 1-2. Breezy day here in Sharpsville. Wind blowing from right field in towards home plate. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the 3rd strikeout for Hanley.
And that was a rising fastball there. And Williamson just could not get around on it. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the second for Wilmington. And as Maylee Whiting now batting, the right fielder, 344 in the year. 1 home run, 9 RBI. Outstanding basketball player.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Another fastball. And Whiting and Deal, Harlan all on the basketball team. Leah Cray-Rupp as well. She's on deck. 2 sport athletes. There's a pitch called strike. 0-2 to Maylee Whiting. Hanley, fastball right down the middle. Didn't waste one. Strikeout to end the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning. No runs, no hits. And after the top of the second inning, it is Sharpsville 1, Wilmington nothing here. It's high school softball on Sports Radio 96.7 and LCSportsNet.com.
Calm. Calm water. You can ski on it. Watch the sun set behind it. Bathe in it. Swim in it. Cook with it. Or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Pure spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
They're back here at Sharpsville. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg, James Dotson, and the crew of LCSportsNet.com, providing video if you want to watch. If you want to listen, you're right here. Got Aaron Byro taking care of the technical part of that to keep us on the air, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Sharpsville Blue Devils as we enter the bottom of the second inning.
It'll be Emma Bress leading off here for Sharpsville, batting .382 on the year, no home runs, 13 RBIs, the left fielder.
And Williamson, the pitcher, fire fastball, foul back, strike one.
Big baseball game today. Greenville leading Wilmington 5-2 in the top of the fourth.
One pitch to Breast, check swing, but she went around. 0-2.
I posted the standings earlier today, and there are a bunch of races here down to the final 2 weeks of the regular season for baseball and softball involving our Mercer County teams.
0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And a second strikeout for Ava Williamson.
That's some good pitching there.
Get to this strange time of year here where we just try to get as many games in as possible now. It's playoff time. We lost some time here in the last 6-7 days with rain and jumbles things up.
There's no question it's been a struggle, which is almost seems like it's a par for the course here in Western PA.
There's the pitch. Inside a ball. Batter is Bella Rittenauer, 242 the batting average, the center fielder. 8 RBI on the year. There's number 13 on the back of her blue jersey.
Rittenauer, one of the 3 seniors on this squad.
1-0 pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
McFeeters and Hanley, the other 2 seniors. So, relatively speaking, a very young team.
Bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Game time temperature, or at least right now, is 64 degrees here in Sharpsville.
Couple degrees lower with the wind chill, though, I think, huh? It's a high pitch and swinging through it for strike 2 is Rittenauer.
Yeah, wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour.
They'll knock a couple degrees off. There's a little bit of chill in that breeze. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count to Rittenauer. And the ball fouled right side, spins into the coaching box. Had some English on it. There was a chance that ball might spin back. That Jones and first baseman Maney thought about it for a while. They chased it down, but it stayed foul. 2-2, Sharpsville leads 1-0 in this one. Home run by Keely Whitaker to lead off the bottom of the first inning for Sharpsville. 2-2 pitch, and it's popped near side and out of play.
Right behind the dugout, onto the street and into a yard.
Whoever car that was already has a couple of dents in it, so maybe they're okay with parking where they are. Maybe they've been parking there all year. 2-2 pitch, and it's popped right side. Right fielder making a move, coming in. He can't get there. It's going to drop for a hit. As Whiting hesitated at first, and by the time she made the break for the ball, it drops in the grass right field. Not deep into the grass. Pretty long run for Whiting, and I think what happened there too, Bob, that ball coming away from her with the wind. She thought she had a beat on it. The ball just kept tracking back to the infield.
Yeah, just a little bit of a slow jump on it, and by the time she reacted and the wind, it dropped in for a single here for Rittenauer.
Had an opportunity, maybe would be helped out by the infielders there, as the ball really didn't get all that far onto the grass. Well, they thought it was deeper as well. Here's a bunt attempt by the right hand hitting Avery McFeeters. She'll bunt through it though for strike 1.
McFeeters, the senior, first baseman, 273 on the year, no home runs, 5 RBIs. And with 1 out here, trying to get something going with the bottom of the lineup, Coach Mark Picciarelli.
Rittenauer, the runner first. This ball fouled. Off to the right. Picciarelli, not Picciarelli like the football coach.
Even though Mark Picciarelli told me before the game through some research that they believe they are related.
Oh, okay. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Jones holds the glove with the ball just a bit high.
Ancestry.com, I think he said.
All right.
His wife did it, and they are related somehow. So, but it's Picciarelli and Picciarelli. So
very good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williamson fires. The ball popped right side and out of play.
One nothing Sharpsville on top here, bottom of the second over Wilmington.
One ball, 2 strikes. And the ball fouled straight back.
Faith Jones got a finger on it, but you can tell she was upset. She thought maybe she should have caught that. Would have been a strike 3.
Fouled straight back. And would have been an incredible play if she had to keep that one in the club. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 McFeeders. 1 out, runner on first. And that one on the outside corner. And that's strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Williamson. And that'll bring up Haley White, the right fielder.
Boy, that was a great pitch here by Williamson. Not much McFeeders can do on that one. So 2 outs now with White, the number 9 hitter, batting .292 on the year, no home runs, 8 RBI, the right fielder.
The lefty batter, pitch outside, scooped nicely by Jones.
And unlike Wilmington, who they're using a designated hitter, Sharpsville, they are not.
No. The 9 are in. If you're wondering, right now, first base, 1 stolen base on the year. Here's the pitch, fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Haley White, their right fielder. Left-hand batter. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Change up this outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rittenauer, the runner at first. Out there in a bloop single to right. And the pitch, and this is shot into center field. Harlan on the run, can't make the catch. It's past her and it goes to the just short of the fence. Rittenauer hits third. She's coming home. Throw to the plate is wide. Is a score. And advancing all the way to the third is Haley White, and Sharpsville takes a 2-0 lead.
Big time hit by Haley White to the left center field gap as Harlan had a shot at it, not able to track it down. And I think going to give her a double RBI and then goes to third on the throw. I think that's how I would rule that. Not an easy play out there in the outfield, to say the least. And it's 2-0 now, Sharpsville.
They had to range far into left center and could not track it down, and the ball rolled out toward the fence. Here's a pitch, and there's a shot up the middle. It's through for a base hit. It'll score another run. As the leadoff hitter, Whitaker, homered the first time. RBI single to center field the second.
So Keely Whitaker, first pitch swinging, and drives it to right center field, the single, her second RBI of the game, and now it's 3-0 Sharpsville.
That'll bring us to Mia Applegarth, her first time struck out. Whitaker, the leadoff batter, on at first. And the pitch, it's high.
How about this bottom of the lineup for Sharpsville, Mark? 7 and 9, both with big hits and both big runs, and that's goes a long way to winning games when your bottom of the lineup can produce like this.
Yeah. Get on base, good base running. This pitch fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. And White able to, advance to third on the throw, just heads up base running, get herself in good position to score on the single by Whitaker. Whitaker almost in a sprint position over there at first base, ready to go. 1 ball, 1 strike count, and it's dribbled toward the pitcher. It's past her. It's second base, scoop, throw, not in time. Runner safe for the first, ball gets away. Advancing to third is Whitaker. Staying at first base is Applegarth. She'll get a hit on that. The ball rolled. I don't think they would have had her. It went away. It got away, but I think she would have been safe there, Bob.
Yeah,
by the time the ball finally rolled to the second baseman,
John Frank coming out now to talk to his pitcher, Williamson, to try to calm the team down.
I think they had a play on her at first.
It's close. I think it's
James Dotson says safe. I say safe 2-1. It's a hit. Yeah, I think it would have been close. But when Williamson, it got past the pitcher, a slow roller, and Chloe Cray-Rupp came in trying to make a quick flip to first base, and it did. He went past the first baseman, but game-changer return then.
My pencil's a little sharper than your two, so back in my days of managing. But either way, we will give Mia the hit, and it is 3-0 as Sharpsville now with 4 hits in this second inning.
Your pencil could be as sharp as it wants. You need your eraser right now to fix it. Mr. Greedy on that.
Now comes
3-0, yeah, now first and third.
And Lily Palco with her power. Boy, 1 pitch away from breaking this thing open, and I'm sure that's one reason why Coach Frank went out there to talk to Williamson.
Whitaker, the runner at third, Applegarth at first. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch, and it's looped right side and foul. 3-0. Sharpsville with the lead here in the bottom of the second. Whitaker with a single and RBI in the inning. She's at third. And Applegarth, infield singer on at first. Here's a pitch, and this popped out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Need everything we've got for paperweight to keep everything from blowing away. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Williamson, the pitch, fouled right side into the screen.
Palco hanging on there with that pitch. Did not want it to leave it into the judgment of the umpire, so she made sure she fouled that thing away.
Palco 421 average, 6 home runs. There's the wind and the pitch, and that's high. Goes all the way to the screen. Runner at first will advance to second. That's Applegarth, but no advancement from Whitaker, the runner at third. Not a lot of distance between home plate and the screen here.
A wild pitch. Applegarth will advance. So now second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 Sharpsville.
1-2 the count on Lily Palco. Ava Williamson rocks, fires, and it's popped right side and drifts out of play. We'll do it again in 1-2. There's 1 ball that went out of play into the football stadium area just beyond that. One of the girls went to fetch the ball, and she said, I got close. I could see the ball, but there was something moving in the bushes, and I'm not getting that. She came back. 1-2 pitch. And it's lined to right center, and it is deep, and it is to the fence at right center. Run 1 scores. Here comes the second. Palco into second base with the double, and Sharpsville adds 2 more on the RBI double by Lily Palco.
Big time hit by Palco. Drives it to the base of the fence out in right center field. And it's now 5-0 Sharpsville here still with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Whitaker and Applegarth score. And maybe on any other day, that ball clears the fence in right field, but you see it just kind of die into that wind, but still well past the right fielder Whiting and the center fielder Harlan. For 2 RBI for Palco. Here's the pitch. Right side pop to the first baseman. Now actually drifts back and trying to make the catch as the catcher, Faith Jones, and it pops out of her glove as that ball quickly got up in the air and came back. It looked like at first baseman Bainey was going to have a shot at it, but into the hands and out of the hands of Jones. So new life again here for Candiotti.
Yeah, the degree of difficulty on that play is about a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's a pop fly catcher. It looks straight up. Its wind is blown everywhere.
Yeah, she didn't really even a chance to kind of turn around. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And again, popped right side, and this one will drift out of play. Gentleman in the green shirt on that far side in the Wilmington area has had 3 pop fouls already. He's in the right spot.
Oh, the wrong spot.
No souvenirs, though. No souvenirs.
Wrong spot.
Well, he's catching him. He doesn't seem to mind.
You don't want to be.
He's okay with it. Now he's giving them all back. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 5 5-0 the lead. A 4-run second inning here for Sharpsville. And the first place Blue Devils.
Making a statement here so far early on.
Came in 9-0 in the region.
Keely Whitaker, the sophomore, with a leadoff home run, sending the message early on.
Ava Williamson, the pitcher. Candiotti with an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's line left field, and just over the head of the third base coach. Goes into the deep squat. Try to avoid that. Close enough to hear.
Sean Davis down there.
Close enough to hear Izzy Candiotti said nothing personal.
Sean was a great player in his day, but his I'm not sure if his cat-like quickness is like it used to be.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup floats over for strike 3. The changed pace and got the called strikeout for out number 3, but a 4-run inning for the Sharpsville Blue Devils. 4 runs on 5 hits. The key blows, the white double, the Palco double, and it's now a 5-0 Sharpsville lead. Top of the 3 when we come back on Sports Radio 96.7 and Lawrence County SportsNet.
Take the stress out of your job search. Visit expresspros.com for jobs from a variety of industries. With more than 860 locally owned offices, the Express team is ready to help you find your next job. Go to expresspros.com.
Are you someone who has a bowl filled with medicine bottles? Discover the safe, secure, and convenient way to take your medications from the medicine shop in Hermitage. With Scripties RX, your meds as easy as 1, 2, 3. The medicine shop in Hermitage provides you with the industry's best solution to manage your health and medications. For more information, contact the Medicine Shop in Hermitage today or ask your healthcare provider how to schedule your in-home appointment today and start to live a healthier and happier life. Medicine Shop Pharmacy on East 8th Street in Hermitage or online at hermitagems.com.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
And tell them Vinny sent you.
Top of the 3rd inning. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg and Sharpsville. 1 in the first, 4 in the second, and they lead Wilmington by a score of 5-0. Here's Leah Cray-Rupp. The left fielder steps in, fires, swings through a fastball fired by Sharpsville pitcher Brianna Hanley. Hanley has struck out 4 through 2 innings. Leah Cray-Rupp all state in basketball this year. 474 hitter in softball. Fouled off. Doesn't matter what she plays, obviously. She's going to be good.
And interviewed here a couple weeks ago, actually, when she was named All-State, and she talked about, you know, a lot of players are playing AAU basketball, but she's doing some of that, but she's also wants to be with her friends and teammates.
So 2, this pitch high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Part of it too. And there's all those other things. You can stick with one sport. You can play all over the place and play with different people, or you do things with the high school teammates in multiple sports. It's all good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to Leah Cray-Rupp. That's high. 2-2.
Sharpsville, they've won 8 games in a row. Their last loss was to Franklin back on April 8th, 4-0, and Franklin, one of the top teams in District 10 in 4A.
1-2 pitch is low, 2-2.
And if you're John Frank, you're telling your team just you can't get 5 runs back on 1 play, just 1 at a time.
Actually 3-2 on that pitch, 3-2. Scoreboard catches up to us. 3-2 pitch coming to Cray-Rupp. And it's high. Ball 4. So Leah Cray-Rupp, second base runner of the afternoon for Wilmington Greyhounds.
Hanley had retired 6 in a row with 4 Ks up to the walk by Cray-Up. So now comes Chloe Cray-Rupp.
Yep. So Leah and Chloe, sisters. There's also an older sister playing softball in the Grove City College team.
Chloe, 393 on the year, 1 home run, 6 RBI.
Squares the bunt, bunts at first base side. Fielded by the first baseman. The throw, bounced and covered there. They say out as Whitaker goes to cover. McFeeder's throw bounced to first. First base coach says safe, but he doesn't count. The umpire called it out. So the sacrifice will move Cray-Rupp to second, and the ice cream truck has arrived. You might be able to hear that in the background.
Yeah, I'm sure you can hear it. So the great bunt by Chloe Cray-Rupp, and almost beats it out. So Leah goes to second on the sack, and now to the top of the lineup here with Avery Harlan.
Harlan doubled to start the game, and she shoots it over the shortstop into left field for a base hit. Leah Cray-Rupp hustling to third, and the throw cut off. She'll be there. Runners on first and third. Here with 1 out.
And Harlan with another rope single, this time to left field. And not hesitating, not waiting, saw the pitch she liked and stroked it. So now with first and third now for Wilmington. A little rally here with 1 out in the top of the third. They trail 5-0.
This is a team scoring 12 runs a game. They can put runs on the board. Here's Hanley's pitch, and that's fouled. Testing the location of the ice cream truck.
You mentioned the Cray-Upp's older sister, Ella. She's a sophomore at Grove City College. Helped the Wolverines to a school record 21 wins this spring. Thanks to the professor who's listening to us.
Faith Jones, I figured if I throw him that lob, he will hit the home run. So thank you, Professor. I knew you were there, Ryan. I knew you'd have that for me. 1 ball, 1 strike to Faith Jones. 649 hitter. 6 homers, 26 RBI. 5-0. Sharpsville lead Wilmington first and third. Here's the pitch, fouled right side, not a play.
And that is into McCracken Field. And really kind of feel like a really key part of this game here for Wilmington. Backs against the wall. Not going to get a lot of chances against Brianna Hanley.
There's Hanley's pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second base is cut off in front of the bag by Palco to see if maybe there was a play where Cray-Rupp would try to score. So stolen base for Harlan. Puts runners at second and third now with 1 down and a 2-2 count to the catcher, Faith Jones. Brianna Hanley rocks, fires, and the pitch is looped. Palco will grab it, flip to second, and safe at second base, and a run will score. Nearly a double play.
Boy, that's a tough call there.
Wow.
Actually, did a... So there's...
Palco caught the line drive. They try to flip it back to second base to get Leah Cray-Rupp.
Now Mark Picciarelli coming out to talk to the umpire on that play. And Leah Cray-Rupp,
Leah actually scores. It was
she
Harlan
scored.
Leah scored on that.
She scored on that. Would be a
line drive out.
Line drive out.
Yeah.
So it was, and it's a close bang play there at second. And that's what the question is.
And I think too, what you look at too is to make sure that the runner was on the bag at the time of the catch as well. You're not typically going to tag up and score on a line drive.
Good chance with only 2 umpires, nobody saw that. So I don't think you're going to overturn that, and I think that's where it's going to stand. So Wilmington gets their first run of the game.
And here's the right-handed batting Paige Peterson.
So Jones with the line out to Palco, who then tried to get Harlan on the throw at second. Would have been the double play to end the inning, and it was a bang play, but was ruled safe, and that allowed Leah Cray-Rupp to score.
There's a pitch fouled off right side. No balls, 2 strikes. It was close. Palco ranging to her left, and behind the runner, Harlan. And Harlan diving back in the bag just in time as Whitaker took the throw at second base.
I'm not sure if our friends at Lawrence County has the replay capability like they do at the MLB level.
And while you talk, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to get Brianna Hanley out of the jam with her 5th strikeout, but a run on the board for Wilmington. And after we played 2.5, it is Sharpsville 5, it is Wilmington 1, and we're back with more in a moment on Sports Radio 96.7 and Lawrence County SportsNet.
The separation of service from employment will often present these options. 1, a rollover. 2, leave in the plan. Or 3, cash out. To explore your options, please call Dave Cashdollar or Tim Cashdollar at 724-458-5233 or stop by the branch office at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA 16127. Registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar also offers advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar and Associates, LLC, is not a subsidiary nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks.
We are back here at Sharpsville, where the Sharpsville ladies lead Wilmington by a score of 5-1 here in softball action. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, Aaron Byro back at the studio. James Dotson, Tyler Aaron, Rob Natal here with us as well. Here's the pitch from Williamson. Jones will hold the glove, but just outside, ball 1. Sharpsville 1 in the first, 4 in the second. Brianna Hanley, the pitcher, our batter. 0 for 1. There's the pitch. That's high, 2 balls and no strikes. Five to 1. Sharpsville with the lead here, bottom 3. 7 innings in girls softball. Williamson, the pitch. And a little pop-up. Williamson there, can't make the catch. Man, lost it in the sun in the pitching circle. And on to first base is Hanley.
Yeah, I could just kind of tell as she looked for that ball, then into the sun. And it will be a runner or an error on the pitcher. And Hanley will be pinch run for the pitcher.
David Masters is going to run for Hanley.
Freshman David Masters.
Get that special runner for the pitcher here in girls softball. So she's on at first. A couple of stolen bases on the year for Masters. And we'll bring up Emma Brest. She'll ground it to short. Over to second. Then they threw it past the second baseman. They try to go for the double play, and the ball goes into right field all the way to third base. They'll go the pinch runner, Masters. And on the air, Emma Brest advances to second. So the ground ball, Grayson Grubbs tried to flip it over to Chloe Cray-Rupp at second, threw it past her into right field. A little underhand flip, kind of a sideline toss more likely, and passed her into right field. So runners at second and third here on a couple of errors by Wilmington.
Yeah, 2 errors on this in this inning now. And it's second and third for Sharpsville with Rittenauer now batting, Bella Rittenauer.
Hit it deep to left and unable to make the catch in the corner of the left fielder, Cray-Rupp. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. 2 on the board on the double by Bella Rittenauer.
Oh my goodness. So Rittenauer with a shot down the left field line for a 2-run double. It's now 7-1 Sharpsville.
Cray-Rupp tried to get in that corner and make the catch. Leah Cray-Rupp could not haul it in. And Rittenauer with a couple of hits in this one. That time good for a couple RBIs. And it's a 7-1 Sharpsville lead here in the third.
And the errors coming back to bite Wilmington big time.
Williamson pitch inside. Ball one, the batter, first baseman Avery McFeeder. She struck out her first time.
The most runs that Wilmington has given up in a game all year before today was 4 to Newcastle in a win back on April Fool's Day.
Faith Jones, the catcher, out to have a talk with her pitcher. She comes back to home plate. Quick discussion with the umpire. With a ball, 1 no strike count.
There's no outs here.
No. Here's the pitch. And that's high. 2-0.
McFeeder struck out in her first at bat. 273 for the season.
Ava Williamson with the pitch. Pops foul, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharpsville came into this game undefeated in the region. Wilmington with the 1 loss.
And that 1 loss to Sharpsville. Sharpsville up 7-1 here at the bottom of the 3rd. They've already added on a couple. Here's the pitch. And line drive right field, and it's down for a hit. Ball skips towards the line. It's going to be a single. Coming around 3rd and scoring the 3rd run of the inning, and the 8th of the game, Bella Rittenauer. And Sharpsville now leads it 8-1 on the RBI single by Avery McFeeder.
6th RBI of the year for McFeeder's. Good hitting, just hitting it down the right field line. And now we're going to see a pitching change here for Wilmington as John Frank is going to pull Williamson.
And Stella Maynard will come on to pitch. Take a time out with the pitching change. We're back with more in a moment. It's the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Sharpsville 8. It's Wilmington 1. Back with more in a moment on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Jamestown softball star Reese Schaller as the April Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Wilmington baseball standout Tyler Mickelin as the April Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Jamestown's Reese Schaller and Wilmington's Tyler Mickelin as they are the April Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to Reinhardts.com for more information.
Are you looking for a great checking account without a lot of extra strings attached? A Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account is a great example of credit union value. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, unlimited transactions, a Visa debit card available for 24/7 access, remote deposit, and real-time debit card alerts. See them today at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back to action, bunt 3rd base side. It's mishandled at 3rd, and on at 1st base, Haley White. Is the 3rd error of the inning for the Greyhounds off the first pitch for Stella Maynard, who had come in to replace Ava Williamson.
So Maynard was a great bunt there by White. And just a bobble there at the 3rd base and no throw or no chance to get White speeding down the 1st base line. So now 1st and 2nd for Sharpsville. And we still have no outs here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Pitch high, ball 1. Yeah, Peterson came running in and just may have peeked real quickly to see if there was a chance to get a play at 2nd base and then bobble that ball at 3rd. So White on at 1st. All 5 batters this inning here in the bottom of the 3rd have reached. 3 have scored. 2 are on the bases, 2nd and 1st. And we're back to the top of the order. Keely Whitaker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Whitaker a home run to start the game, and then a RBI single in the 2nd. So the leadoff hitter now batting for the 3rd time here in the 3rd inning.
Maynard on the year 3-0 as a pitcher.
This fouled off to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And when your leadoff hitter is batting for the 3rd time in the 3rd inning, you have runs on the board.
Yeah, that's a good sign if you're Sharpsville, that's for sure.
Right-handed batter. Maynard, the right-hand pitcher, with a 1-2 count. Change-up, fouled off right side, and out of play.
Maynard, 18 innings this year, giving up just 8 hits. Has not given up an earned run this year. 38 strikeouts in those 18 innings. So she has been a really good alternative to Williamson. And they need her now as Sharpsville blowing this thing open, leading 8-1, and we're still in the 3rd inning.
Digging into the ball bag here. One of the balls that was hit out of play, scuffed in. Bob Germano, the home plate umpire, said that's no good anymore. That's a batting practice ball now, so that's out. And then found a couple of new softballs, and we're back at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's a high fastball swung through. Swing and a miss. Whitaker, 2-2. Actually, that's strike 3. As the scoreboard gets updated, that's strike 3 for Whitaker. Her first time that she's been out. First out of the inning for a strikeout for Maynard.
Yeah, it was a great pitch, off-speed pitch, and Whitaker just not able to catch up with it.
Yes. Here's Maya Applegarth. Here's the pitch. And that is high. Ball 1. 1 ball. No strikes, 1 out. Sharpsville with 8 on the board. 3 here in the 3rd. 2 runners on. Here's the pitch from Maynard, fouled off and out of play.
After clarification with the professor, no RBI on that play by Jones.
Good.
Line out, then a fielder's choice, no RBI, that's exactly how I would have ruled that.
And we talked about that in the break.
Yes.
I'm glad you had an opportunity to send a text on that one and ask. Because that was an odd play. It was a line drive. They tried to attempt a double play there. And Cray Rupp scored. You got another ripped softball coming in. So there's been quite a few foul balls. 2 pitchers with good hard fastballs.
They're ripping the leather off the ball. That's how hard they're hitting the ball here today.
Hitting it or fouling it off, or
it's onto the concrete.
Hitting whatever's out around here too. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. The changeup floats high.
There's one negative about the location. You got concrete, you got the street, fences. So balls are landing out there and are obviously getting damaged.
2 balls, 1 strike. 8-1. Sharpsville lead, they have 2 on. Here's the pitch. And just a bit inside. Jones held the glove. 3-1. To Maya Applegarth. Right hand hitting batter. Here's the pitch. And it is grounded to short. They'll go to 3rd for the force. And they'll get 1 there. 2 outs in the inning as Grubbs to Peterson. Short to 3rd for the out.
So McFeeters is out 6-5. Applegarth will get on first with the fielder's choice. So we have 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1st and 2nd. And Lily Palco is up. 8-1 Sharpsville. They have brought the bats out here today.
No doubt. Palco, the number 3 batter in the Sharpsville order. Doubled her last time up nearly. Hit it out of here to right center. The wind knocked it down. She will take strike 1. Fly ball to center and a double for Palco. She's knocked in a couple. A 1 pitch. Fouled right side and out of play. Palco came into the game batting .421, 6 home runs, now 22 RBIs.
22 RBIs lead the team, as do her 6 home runs.
Here's Maynard's pitch, changeup. High fly, left field. Cray Rupp in to make the catch. Leah will pull it in, and that is out number 3 on the fly ball to left. 3 runs in the inning. 2 hits that lead with those 3 runs. And it is 8-1, the lead for Sharpsville over Wilmington. We're back with the top of the 4th when we return. It's high school softball on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
Your help is needed. Buell Regional Health Foundation has partnered with Remote Area Medical to provide free dental care for those without access to regular dental treatment. The dental clinic will be held at Sharon High School on Saturday and Sunday, June 10th and 11th. Dentists, hygienists, dental assistants, and beyond. This is your chance to make a difference in the health of our community. For more information or to register as a volunteer, visit BuellRegionalHealthFoundation.org/dental. That's BuellRegionalHealthFoundation.org/dental.
Water. You can ski on it, watch the sun set behind it, bathe in it, swim in it, cook with it, or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Pure spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Back with you now, top of the 4th inning. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, girls softball action. Wilmington and Sharpsville with an 8-1 lead.
Yeah, 3 big errors in that bottom of the 3rd. Contributed to all those runs being unearned.
We have a long discussion with Coach Frank from Wilmington and home plate umpire Bob Germano before Coach Frank makes his way over to the third base coaching box. Not sure what was being discussed there, and even though we're close, we could not listen in. Here's the pitch from Hanley to the shortstop, Grayson Grubbs, fouled back, strike 1.
Grubbs 0 for 1 here today. She struck out in the 1st.
5 strikeouts for Hanley in this one. She'll rock back and fire the 0-1, and it's fouled off. And out of play. Well, that's into the area where nobody wanted to get it. Before into the bushes over there where something was living there. The girls came back, said they didn't want to go after that one last time. Been through a few balls, though, a couple ripped balls or whatnot. They might have to go get that one. Here's the pitch, and that's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the shortstop, Grubbs.
And just a reminder that Pirates Baseball will be joining them in progress when we are done here this afternoon.
8-1 the lead here for Sharpsville. Ball fouled off on the 1-2 pitch, so we'll do it again. 4th inning.
In the past, who knows how long the game will be when we join them. After last night, it could have been the end of the game. I mean, the game was so fast last night.
2-0 win.
Hour 55 minutes.
Good performance by Mitch Keller on the mound for the Bucks. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high. 1 ball, now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Anna Hanley is just 1 run given up in this one. Go ahead.
Giving up 5 strikeouts so far for Hanley. Giving up 2 hits.
2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. High fastball goes past the swinging Grubbs for strikeout number 6 to start the 4th inning. Gonna bring up Kara Deal, designated player, batting .619.
And the wind continues to whip, as you can hear.
Coming right at us. Here's a ball fouled off the right side. Into the pines for strike 1.
They may want to buy another fence here. This backstop is not stopping any of these foul balls.
Hanley rocks in, fires, and that's just a bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike to the right hand hitting Cara Deal. I think unless you dome this, I don't know how high you're going to build a fence.
Well, it's just not working. I can tell you now. By the way, Hanley marked 499 career strikeouts.
Here's the pitch. And like I say, she swung. Check swing deal went around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So maybe looking at history right here.
This would be a significant milestone. Looking for number 500 for Brianna Hanley.
1-2 pitch. Rocks, fires, and just a dribbler, and it's foul. And it just stopped right to the left of the plate. Catcher Candy Audie quick to pounce on it, but umpire quickly signaling foul ball. So still 1-2 to the right-handed hitting Cara Deal. 1 pitch. Swing and a miss! And that is it. That is strikeout 500 in the career of Brittany Hanley.
Brianna Hanley, and now they're going to come out with a little presentation.
And Hanley with a big smile, the infielders and the outfielders joining, parents joining as well on the strikeout. So Brianna Hanley, career strikeout number 500. Got a banner for her that they unfurl on the mound. And then friends, family, and others to take a picture at the mound. There's Brianna Hanley, career strikeout number 500, second out in the inning. And an 8-1 lead. And did you get a good picture?
I did get a good pick. We were close. I mean,
there you go. Well, you went all the way out there. It was perfect. So, got the good picture, and we'll post that on Twitter as well. And many will get to see.
And that is, I guess would be the 1,000th point.
Kind of like, yeah, when you
kind
think about that. Yep. Stop the game, each 1,000 point. 500 strikeouts in the career.
3 years too.
3 years.
Because of course there was no spring sports in 2020.
So 2 down in the inning. I'll bring up Stella Maynard, who has replaced Williamson in this number 6 spot in the order and as a pitcher. So take ball 1. And 8-1 at Sharpsville lead. Here's the pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Oh, and inside.
It's kind of cool, though. You know, we didn't know about that. So
yeah, it was like a pitcher really said he didn't even want to tell us pregame. He says
didn't
want to jinx it, and I understand that. 3-0 pitch, right down the middle for a strike. 3-1.
Kind of reminds me of Greenville basketball this year. Nobody wanted to tell me how many career points some of those girls had. I'd have been tweeting all about it.
Once we're getting close to that 1,000 point. Here's a pitch. And it's popped right side and out of play. Over the bleachers. At first base extended area for Wilmington. Yeah, there's just lots. There's a couple things. There's the superstition in it for some, and that's what Coach Pitch really said. And then there's sometimes that added pressure to know those milestone numbers are out there, and coaches want to protect their players sometimes and keep it quiet. Here's the pitch. Fouled into the screen. 3-2. And then for the media side, you like to know.
Well,
yeah, because you can celebrate those moments as they go. But I also understand that when you talk to some of the coaches and you get their inside feelings about that and the pressure that may be on, and maybe personal experience as well, it's meaningful. There's a foul right sides into the fence down the right field line. 3-2. And I guess as long as we know when it happens. We know what's going on and why they stopped the game, and it's all good.
And Maynard, her first at bat here, 444 for the season.
A 3-2 pitch here with 2 outs and an 8-1 Sharpsville lead, and that's high, ball 4. So Maynard the base runner via the walk. Second walk issued by Hanley.
they're going to do, I think, the courtesy runner here for the pitcher.
Okay. Number 1, I think, Kyla Bainey. Into the lineup?
Yes.
All right. So she will run at first.
So Bainey goes in as the courtesy runner with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And it is 8-1. Sharpsville with a big start to this softball game. Trying to
1, 4, and 3 runs scored in the 3 different innings. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Maylee Whiting. Struck out her first time up. Bainey, the runner at first. 1 stolen base on the year. A 1 pitch. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilmington had some traffic on the bases last inning, but only able to get 1 run. Looked like maybe they're trying to steal a little bit of that momentum back. Sharpsville came right back with 3. And they have this 8-1 lead here with 2 outs. And Whiting squares to bunt. Ball popped in the air and caught by Candiotti, the catcher. And that's out number 3.
Boy, a great play by Candiotti. Just impressive reaction time there to catch that pop bunt attempt. So 3 outs here and no runs here for Wilmington.
No runs, no hits, just a walk in the inning. And as we go to the bottom of number 4, it is 8-1. Sharpsville over Wilmington on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Visit Community Counseling Center's Sharon Drop-In Center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's. At our Drop-In Center, you can obtain information, learn about resources, attend groups, play games, socialize, meet new people, and become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Ready to start the bottom half of the 4th inning. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg. James Dotson and the crew from lcsportsnet.com here as well. Aaron Byro back at the studio. A couple of defensive changes here on the Wilmington side. Third base and catcher have switched spots. Listen in. So just a switch position-wise.
Yes.
Paige Peterson now catching. She was playing third. Faith Jones, the catcher, now plays third.
Bob Germano electing not to tell us, so appreciate that.
Yeah. You do appreciate that, you said?
I don't appreciate that. I mean, we're right here. I mean, I could hear that, but it was not directed towards us.
We already had figured it out there before that,
That's
too.
true.
Here's a ball fouled off right side.
It's not our first game.
It is difficult, though, on those little switches like that, no doubt about it. Here's the batter is Izzy Candiotti. Leads off the inning after a fine play. Grabbing that foul ball on the bunt attempt to end the top half of the 4th. Here's the pitch from Maynard, and it's popped up.
That's trouble.
And the second baseman slides over to make the catch. It's Crayrup to make the play. Chloe Crayrup out number 1. And everything in the air is a little bit trouble. With this wind and then a little bit of sun as well. And they call the plays add just a little bit of difficulty to each and every play. But out number 1. And that'll bring up Brianna Hanley. Here's the Pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball from Stella Maynard in her second inning of work. Placed Ava Williamson, who pitched a couple innings. Here's the pitch, and it's a tomahawk down the left field line, and that's foul. She took the high changeup and ripped it down the left field line. Brianna Hanley in the top of the inning, pitching on her 500th career strikeout. She put herself into the Sharpsville record books. Coach pointed out, we pointed out, just in 3 years, minus a COVID season, on the Mountain Union next year to play softball. Right now she sits on the batting side with an 0-2 count.
She is 0-2 here today. Reached on an air and popped out to the first baseman.
Pitch popped up and out of play behind us. Because we're close enough that when those balls are popped straight up, you know exactly where they are. I was looking up to see if, is that above our head?
No, I saw it.
I'm glad you saw it because I'm watching.
I would have alerted you.
What are you going to say? Heads up right as it hits me.
Exactly.
That was always the great thing. The timing of the heads up matters a lot. Because you get hit in the top of your head or square in your face if you look at the right time. So go with the early heads up if you're going to go there. Here's an 0-2 pitch. And it's foul left side. Just wide of the bag. Jones will fire it back in. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 8-1, the Sharpsville lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Stella Maynard trying to keep Sharpsville off the board. Here's the pitch, it's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sharpsville scored 1 in the first on a leadoff home run by Keely Whitaker, which really turned out to be the precursor for what would happen offensively all day. 4 in the second, 3 in the third for the Blue Devils for this 8-1 lead. Here's the pitch, and it's lined to the right center field gap. Will drop for a base hit. A single for Brianna Hanley.
Why not?
Her first hit of the afternoon. We'll bring up Emma Brest.
As the 9th hit of the game here for Sharpsville. We're going to have
Hanley, yep. It'll be Masters again to run. David Masters will run for Hanley at first.
So Brest, who has a fielder's choice score to run and a strikeout here today.
She will stand in against Stella Maynard. Just 1 out of the inning. Here's the pitch. And it's a changeup. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Maynard has a nice changeup. Really, as a batter, you have to be kind of anticipating that a little bit.
Fastball high. Sometimes you might hear a coach yell out a number. They check a wristband for the kind of pitch that they want. Here's a swing and a miss and a high fastball.
I've noticed the wristbands, and
yeah, both the pitchers. So it's either a number call or a sign that comes from the dugout. And then they check the wristband. The pitcher does, the catcher does, as to what pitch is going to be thrown. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here on the left fielder, Emma Brest. Masters, the special runner out first. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner and called strike 3. For the second out of the inning.
Boy, has a good pitch there by Maynard, and kind of froze Brest there, had no chance. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th, and Bella Rittenauer up, and she's having a big afternoon here. She is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored.
Yep. Filling up the box score, the center fielder. There's the pitch. Strike 1 on a high fastball at the letters. Masters, the runner at first. 2 down. Wilmington and Stella Maynard trying to get through the first half of an inning with a 0 on the board for the Blue Devils. Here's a ground ball left side. Nice scoop by Jones, but cannot make a play to first. Boy, ranged far to her left to get it, but as she went to throw, the ball dropped out of her glove. So showed the good range, but could not make the throw. You're going to hit her an error on that one. That's up to you.
That would be an error. I think if she comes up with it, she makes the out.
That would move Masters, the runner, to second base. And Avery McFeeters, who singled her last time up, and knocked in a run to the plate. 8-1, the Sharpsville lead. 2 outs here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. It's high. New catcher Peterson reaches up to snag down the high fastball. Masters at second, Rittenauer at first. Change up, swing and a miss. And you do see that in the good change up by Maynard, and had McFeeters way out front. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Feeders 1 for 2 here today with a single.
Moves up a bit in the box. And the pitch, another changeup, and rips it to short, and it's through. Round third in trying to score is Masters' throw to the plate, cut off at the mound. And scoring the 9th run of the game, the pinch runner Masters. And Sharpsville leads 9-1 on another RBI single by Avery McFeeters.
Yeah, right up between, just past the shortstop attempt there, Grubbs. And another RBI in this bottom of the lineup for Sharpsville. They have been outstanding here today. The bottom 3 hitters have combined for 5 hits and 5 RBIs.
Advance McFeeters to second. On the high pitch, it's popped right side. Cray Rupp in to make the play. The second baseman makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Sharpsville gets 1 run on a couple of hits, and they move the lead up now to 9-1. It'll be the top of the 5th when we come back right here on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
This past winter, your roof may have found itself under siege from damaging ice, snow, harsh winds, and frozen tree branches all pounding it. Now, the snow is gone, and time to assess whether or not your roof is in need of repair or replacement.
Most roofing companies last 1 year. Warner's Homes and Improvements in Mercer have been installing high-quality roofs quickly and professionally since 1958. Warner's Homes and Improvements, an Owens Corning preferred contractor, offers a 50-year roof warranty. Need a new roof? Call Warner's Home and Improvements at warnerconstruction.com.
Water. You can ski on it, watch the sun set behind it, bathe in it, swim in it, cook with it, or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Pure spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
All right, we'll start this.
Top of the
5th is where we are, yeah, by the scoreboard. As I looked up to see the hitting, right as Leah Cray Rupp walks right in front of the scoreboard, blocking the view. But we're good. Top of the 5, Leah Cray Rupp, Chloe Cray Rupp, and Avery Harlan. Scheduled batters here in the 5th for Wilmington. Cray Rupp walked and scored the lone run for Wilmington back in the 3rd. A sunny but breezy day. A little bit of a chill in the air with the breeze. But a great afternoon to play some softball. Sharpsville with the lead. And Cray Rupp will foul it right side, and it's just into the dugout over the high fence.
It's been a much better day to play softball if you're a Sharpsville fan or a player. 9-1.
As far as the results of the
yes.
day, yes. Does not change the weather. The weather is good no matter what the score is. But yes, a big day right off the bat. Lead-off home run by
another ball.
Keely Whitaker.
Is
another ball. Did it hit the top of that fence? The top of the fence has a sharp edge there on the front of that dugout. Hanley's pitch. That's a strike. Cray Rupp steps out.
Leah has the only run here for Wilmington. She scored after she had walked, and then eventually scored on the Jones fielder's choice.
0-2 pitch. That's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cray Rep steps out to look for the sign. Practice swing, steps back in. 9-1, the lead for Sharpsville behind Brianna Hanley. Here's a pitch. Fly ball center field, moving into left center to make the catch is Bella Rittenauer for round number 1.
Good shot there by Leah, but Rittenauer able to grab that comfortable center field, and 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, you had a tweet earlier, and you talked about the length of the Pirate game, a couple different things, and it make me think about the speed of the game in major leagues has amped it up from 0 to 60. Here's a pop-up right side, and second baseman ranging to the left to make the catch is Whitaker. Out number 2 on the pop-up to second. But I mean, we think about Cray Rep's last at bat. She didn't like the 1 call, stepped out, took a practice swing, walked away. Like, you do that in the major leagues, you're going to get an automatic strike. There's no more of that. No, the practice swing, the stepping out of the box, adjusting any equipment, that's gone. Still here, though, on high school level. Here's Harlan.
Yeah, Avery Harlan.
Pitch outside, ball 1. Harlan doubled to start the game for Wilmington, but stranded, got as far as third, but did not score.
Harlan has both of Wilmington's hits, the only 2 hits of the game, both by Avery Harlan.
A double and a single in the third. Here's a line drive. She got 3 hits now. Past a diving second baseman, Whitaker into right field for the hit. Harlan with a big turn at first, but retreats. So Harlan 3 for 3. Came in batting .486.
Yeah, that was a hard shot there by Harlan, who is impressed so far here today in a losing effort up to this point for Wilmington, but still not giving up.
That'll bring up Faith Jones. Now playing at third. Kicks pitch high. Jones with as good numbers as anybody. 649 coming in. 6 home runs, 26 runs batted in. A line out and a strikeout in her 2 at-bats. Hanley's pitch, and it's dribbled third base side. Knocked down by the third baseman. It's going to be a hit, though. Unable to make a play. Getting to her left and knock it down was Applegarth, but ball rolls foul. Should be into foul territory after the ball was touched in fair territory. So a single for Jones. Advancing to second is Harlan.
Jones, she committed to your favorite school, Westminster. Yeah, so she'll be playing softball down there. So gets her first hit of the game. So 2 singles here with 2 outs for Wilmington.
There's Paige Peterson. Inside, Jones well off the bag at first, but no throw to first.
Peterson also has committed. She is going to Penn State Barron.
Jones saw a catch, has played third. Peterson has done the same. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5th inning here. We're at the top of 5. It is a 9-1 lead for the Sharpsville Blue Devils. Hanley will fire the fastball, and the ball ripped to left, but just foul off the bat of Peterson. Just a little bit in front. They would have gone for a double if she was able to keep that ball fair, but he did not, and it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count on the right-handed hitting Paige Peterson.
That might have been one of the top 2 hits of the day here for Wilmington, even though it went foul. Not had a lot of good hits off of Hanley.
Fastball again, fouled right side and out of play. You mentioned Jones going to Westminster. Westminster finishing 2nd in the pack in women's softball this year. And Waynesburg with the championship in the tournament that took place last weekend.
I'll remind you, we have Pirates baseball. At the conclusion of our softball broadcast, we'll do a pretty short post-game show.
Hanley's pitch, fly into left and in to make the catch. The left fielder, Emma Brest, and that's going to end the inning. So base runners, but no runs. No runs, a couple of hits in the inning. And after 4 1/2, it's 9-1. Sharpsville on top of Wilmington. right here on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
Proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Jamestown softball star Reese Schaller as the April Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Wilmington baseball standout Tyler Mickelin as the April Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Jamestown's Reese Schaller and Wilmington's Tyler Mickelin as they are the April Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to Reinhardts.com for more information.
Bottom of the 5th here at Sharpsville. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, and it is a 9-1 lead for Sharpsville over Wilmington. Got a run in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, and a run in the 4th inning as well.
And now we are in the part of the game at this stage. Not that we anticipated this. I will blame it all on Aaron Byro because he had asked me, believe it or not, before the game started, what is the mercy rule in softball? And it's now 10 runs after 5. So if they score 2 runs here, Sharpsville in this at-bat, the game will be over.
After 5 or in the 5th?
After 5, or during this inning. So if Sharpsville scores 2,
bottom half. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
They're the home team.
Maynard, the pitcher, will fire. And it's a high fly ball to center field. Harlan is there and makes the catch. Whitaker retired on the fly out to center field. 1 down. Whitaker had been 2 for 3 before that at bat. The leadoff home run to start the bottom of the first. A single as well. She's scored a couple. Here's Maya Applegarth. Maya, the third baseman. Single in 3 at bats. Scored a run. Here's the pitch. Change up high, ball 1. Stella Maynard in relief of Ava Williamson. Williamson went 2 innings. There's the pitch off the plate and off the umpire. Bob Germano will take a moment to walk around. Paige Peterson, the catcher, will take a moment to walk to the mound as well, just to, it's a little courtesy to give Mr. Germano an opportunity to catch his breath.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah,
even with the inside chest protector, you still have the protector on, but it hit square. That ball hit one hop and right into the chest. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now the count to the right hand, hitting third baseman Maya Applegarth. Wears 14 in white on the back of the blue jersey. Maynard rocks, fires, changeup, and just a half swing and fouled off to the right side. Enough deception on the changeup that officials, or the Blue Devils, not picking that up until that very last moment. A couple of off-balance swings. Here's the pitch, high fastball, fouled off, and out of play as well.
Sharpsville still have Kennedy on their schedule, Lakeview at Hickory in a non-league game, Reynolds as well. Trying to get all these games in before the end of next Friday. That's the deadline for games to count for region standings.
Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. High fastball from Maynard to record the strikeout, and 2 outs in the inning. We'll bring up Lily Palco. Palco, a double in the 2nd inning, knocked in a couple of runs, a couple of flyouts as well. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Sharpsville has scored in every frame.
Palco only a sophomore.
Gets a fastball high for a ball 1.
We talked about this team. You have the 3 seniors and then a really good group of underclassmen. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to Palco. It's popped right side, and will anybody get there in time? Kerr up over to foul territory, cannot haul it in though.
Another attempt for Palco. They could not grab that foul ball just beyond first base into foul territory.
Yeah, anything up in the air today, not easy for the defenders. The wind blowing, gust up over 20 miles an hour.
1 ball, 1 strike to the right hand hitting Palco. Here's Maynard's pitch. Change up, popped right side.
That's trouble.
And maybe into no man's land. Curry Rupp runs over, cannot pull it in. Unable to make the catch, and then advancing to second. Palco, ball gets away again. Palco now going to third. She has a chance to score. And she will stop at third base as Curry Rupp finally backs it up. But just a little bloop into right field. This time it lands fair. And Palco, with everybody running to cover and seeing the ball bounce into foul territory after it hit fair, able to get into second.
It's going to be a single with, I think,
to third.
2 errors.
They tried to make the play at second. I don't know if they would have had her at second base. Definitely at 1 error for sure on the play. Allowed her advance to third. And here's Candiotti, the batter.
2 outs here. Palco's at third base.
Here's Maynard's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on the fastball.
Either way, it's the 5th error of the game for Wilmington.
And another hit in the ledger as well. Candiotti, a walk, strikeout, and a pop to second here, 3 at-bats. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's high and outside, 1-1.
Candiotti with 2 home runs could end the game here with a home run.
9-1, the lead for Sharpsville here in the 5th, trying to 10-run the second place Greyhounds. Here's the pitch, changeup, and the ball skips away. Here comes Palco, throw to the plate, safe, standing up. There's the ball on the changeup, skip past the catcher Ferguson. Palco will score the run. 10th run of the game for Sharpsville. They lead it 10-1.
I think Lily Palco wanted to score there.
She did.
She went from first to second to third and to home on the strength of her legs.
Candiotti, 2-1 pitch, fouled off. Little bloop to right, hustled to second base, throwing awry there, hustled to third base, and then eventually scores on the pass ball. Wild pitch, probably more likely wild pitch. 2-2 count, Maynard fires, fouled off again. to 1, Sharpsville with the lead. They average 11 runs a game offensively. Scored just 3 the first time matching up against Wilmington in the 3-1 win back in April. Getting it done offensively and also getting great pitching from Hanley. Changeup, popped right side, and the tweener juggled and unable to hold on.
A collision
right
there.
Side, yeah, Bainey came running in. The catcher, Peterson, running out. Bainey had it in her glove for a moment, then brushed up against Peterson. The ball came free. Another tweener.
So Wilmington came into this game, they had given up just 10 runs all season. Given up 10 runs here this afternoon.
Maynard's pitch. And at the knees, but a little bit inside, and it's a full count, 3-2. The Wilmington coaches really wanted that one. It was close. 3-2 pitch to the right hand hitting Izzy Candiotti. Here's the pitch. And she'll line it into the gap, into left center, up against the temporary fence. Candiotti into second base with a double. That was just a shot right in between the left fielder, Leah Cray-Rupp, and the center fielder, Harlan, right to the base of the fence for the double.
Yeah, her first hit of the day here for Candiotti. She was due, and she ropes one to left center field. And now she is potentially the game-ending run here with Brianna Hanley at the plate.
Hanley scored a couple of runs, singled her last time up. 10-1 11-1 lead here for Sharpsville. Change up, and it is up the middle for a base hit. Around third, Candiotti heading home. Throw to the plate. It's high. This one's over. A walk-off 10-run roll on the single by Hanley, and Sharpsville wins this one 11-1.
And that will do it. 11-1 as Brianna Hanley with the game-ending single to score Candiotti. And what an impressive performance today by Sharpsville as they beat Wilmington 11-1.
No doubt. We'll take a break here. We'll be back to wrap things up and get you to Pirate Baseball as soon as we can. Final score in this one, Sharpsville 11 and Wilmington 1. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school softball. Sports Radio 96.7 and Lawrence County SportsNet.
Allows you to start receiving benefits as soon as you reach age 62. The question is, should you? Your monthly payments will differ substantially depending on when you start receiving benefits. The longer you wait, the larger each monthly check will be up to the age of 70. To review your Social Security benefit options, call Dave Cashdollar, Tim Cashdollar, or Eric Montgomery at 724-458-5233 or stop in at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA 16127. They are registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar and Eric Montgomery also offer advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar and Associates, LLC, is not a subsidiary or nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
Tell them Vinny sent you.
Are you looking for a great checking account without a lot of extra strings attached? A Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account is a great example of credit union value. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union checking account offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, unlimited transactions, a Visa debit card available for 24/7 access, remote deposit, and real-time debit card alerts. See them today at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love the Medicine Shop Pharmacy's drive-through window service at 1740 East State Street in Hermitage. Next time you have a prescription to get, or vitamins, medication, bandages, any kind of health need, simply call ahead and place your order with our fast, dependable, always convenient drive-through service window. To place your order, call 724-983-8451. Our friendly drive-through window service keeps you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Bay's Pub and Grill is proud to award the April 2023 Mercer County Team of the Month. Bay's is proud to announce that Sharpsville Softball is the April Mercer County Team of the Month. Congratulations to Sharpsville coach Mark Piccirilli and his outstanding Sharpsville softball team, as they are the April Bay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, go to bayspubandgrill.com.
Sharpsville a winner in this one by a final score of 11-1. Sharpsville scoring a run in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, scored a run in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. And the 2 in the fifth allowing them to reach that 10-run rule, and 11-1 win on the walk-off single by Brianna Hanley. Lone Wilmington run, a single run in the third inning. Cray Rupp had walked and eventually scored some numbers in this one. We'll start with Sharpsville. Keely Whitaker, he led this game off with a home run in the bottom half of the first, and boy, really set the tone for a big game offensively for the Sharpsville Blue Devils. Whitaker in the game, couple hits, couple RBIs, and 2 runs. Scored. Applegarth had a hit and a run scored. Palco, a hit, a run scored. She knocked in 2. Candiotti scored a run here, actually the winning run. Hanley had a couple of hits and an RBI. Emma Brest, a run scored in this one. Bella Rittenauer, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. A couple of hits for Avery McFeeters, and she knocked in 2 as well. Haley White in the game, a run scored and a double. All the Wilmington, and pitching-wise, 5 innings pitched here for Hanley. Just 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. In those 7 strikeouts included her 500th career strikeout. On the other side, for the Wilmington Greyhounds, they were led by Avery Harlan, 3 for 3 in the game. Led off the game with a double, but did not score. It got as far as 3rd, and that scoring opportunity went awry in the first inning, and ended up with 2 more hits, did Harlan, and then also had a hit from Faith Jones. That's it, just 4 hits in the game for the Wilmington Greyhounds. Cray Rupp scored the run, no RBI on the play. Take a timeout. We come back. We've got our O'Neill Coffee player of the game, so stick with us. The final score in this one was Sharpsville 11, Wilmington 1. Back with more in a moment on Sports Radio 96.7 and lcsportsnet.com.
A self-employed retirement
last
plan
break.
is a tax-deferred
No,
retirement
you
savings
did all the
program
stats?
for self-employed individuals.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't know if you
Previously
wanted to
known
write-
as KEO or HR10 plans are now known as SEP IRA, Simple 401k, or Self-Employed 401k, and are established for self-employed individuals. For more information about these plans, please call Dave Cashdollar or Tim Cashdollar at 724-458-5233 or stop by the branch office at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA 16127. Registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar also offers advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar and Associates, LLC, is not a subsidiary nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love the Medicine Shop Pharmacy's drive-through window service at 1740 East State Street in Hermitage. Next time you're on the go, let the Medicine Shop Pharmacy make it easy for you with our fast, dependable, always convenient drive-through window service. To place your order, call 724-983-8451. Our friendly drive-through window service keeps you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
In need of dental care? Buell Regional Health Foundation and Remote Area Medical have partnered to bring a free dental clinic to our community. The clinic will be held on Saturday and Sunday, June 10th and 11th, inside Sharon High School's gymnasium. Each day, patients will be seen on a first-come, first-served basis, starting at 6 a.m., and all service will be provided at no cost. Save the date, June 10th and 11th, to be seen by a dental professional for exams, cleanings, fillings, extractions, and oral hygiene instruction, all for free at Sharon High School. Patients be prepared for a potential extended waiting period.
Thanks for coming in. How can we help you?
I'm just having a hard time. I don't know what you can do. No one understands.
Just coming here was a great step. Now that you're here, let's figure out what your next step will be. We'll work on it together.
Community Counseling Center of Mercer County offers care for adults, children, and families. Our mission is to help individuals and families live healthy and fulfilling lives. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, 724-981-7141 or cccmer.org.
Water. You can ski on it, watch the sun set behind it, bathe in it, swim in it, cook with it, or seek refuge and solace beside it. But the most refreshing water has a very particular label on it.
Herman's Water since 1908. Pure spring water that can be delivered to your office or home for free. Online at hermanswater.com. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Back here at Sharpsville, where the Sharpsville ladies have knocked off Wilmington to go to 10-0 and hold on to first place in Region 1, 11-3 overall. Sharpsville wins at 11-1. Time now for, what do you got, Bob?
I just wanted to make one correction. Sharpsville actually won by forfeit yesterday, which I don't think was reported. They beat Farrell.
Oh, okay.
So they're actually 12-3 now and 11-0 in the league. So
take that.
Farrell forfeited
well.
apparently because of lack of players, a bunch of injuries over there. So just to make that correction.
To give you some official numbers.
Yeah.
So officially now 11-0 in region play and 12-3. And time now for the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game. We're going to award that to starting pitcher for Sharpsville, Brianna Hanley. What a big game for Hanley. Wins the game with 5 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Of those 7 strikeouts, 1 was her 500th career strikeout. It'll be similar to like a basketball player scoring like 1,000 points, and done in just 3 years with that missing COVID year as well. So a big game for Hanley. Also the walk-off winning hit in the bottom of the 5th that got them to the 10-run rule. So in conjunction with Sports Radio 96.7, we honor Brianna Hanley as the player of the game. She'll get a customized t-shirt from 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing and Gifts. East State Street in Hermitage is the player of the game. Also money in the scholarship fund in the name of Brianna Hanley. And we're getting to the end of the sports season. People should have these in, right? What's our deadline?
We are getting them in.
Okay,
we're going to make the selection after Memorial Day. So they
so get them in. You just had to play a sport, any sport here in Mercer County, and one athlete's going to be the O'Neill Coffee Student Athlete Scholarship winner. So get those in.
The O'Neill Coffee website has the application, and you can email it to me to make it even easier for you. So
very good. All right, so get it to Bob and contact Bob. You can find him on Twitter if you're not sure what to do or where to go, but it's all there, O'Neill Coffee website, to find that information. More details, again, at that O'Neill Coffee website or at sportsradio967.com. Congratulations to Brianna Hanley. She is the O'Neill Coffee Player of the Game, and it's powered by Landmark Information Services, which is your place for the website and social media design needs.
Big win here today by Sharpsville as they have taken a stranglehold on the region championship. And on the other side, Wilmington will just have to lick their wounds, and just today was not their day. And a bunch of errors, couldn't get to this outstanding pitcher, Brianna Hanley, early on. They had a chance early on. I thought that first inning leadoff double, man, if they get off to an early lead, that could have maybe changed the tone of this game, but it never happened. Then it kind of snowballed on the negative side for Wilmington. But they ran into a juggernaut today. Sharpsville with a big win, and potentially may not be the last time these two teams will meet.
No doubt. Hey, Pirate baseball coming up next. Right now, Pirates down 1-0 in the bottom of the 2nd inning, so we jump it on to the Pirates in just a second. We'd like to thank the sponsors, all the helpful people here at Sharpsville.
Yeah, Paul Graben and Mark Picciarelli and all the folks, both coaching staffs, for their hospitality and their assistance, and the ADs. We're trying to get out to do a few of these games, and it definitely helps to be treated as well as we were here today.
No doubt. Back at the station, Aaron Byro, thank you very much. Also, thanks to the LCSportsNet.com crew, James Dotson, Tyler Aaron, Rob Natal. We appreciate your work as well. And you can go back and watch this game later if you want with Bob and I on the call. For Sales Director, Sports Director, Colorman, and Broadcast Partner Bob Greenberg, I'm Mark Slazak saying, hey, thanks to you for listening. Final score here, Sharpsville 11 and Wilmington 1 in girls softball. And this has been Girls Softball on Sports Radio 96.7. You have a good night.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service